So Christ's arrival makes fullness of joy accessible. This is what Isaiah, 700 years before Jesus, is talking about when he gives that passage that I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that shows up on Christmas cards, Isaiah 9, 6 and 7. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, the government shall be upon his shoulder. His name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Now those verses are great. They're famous. They're Christmas famous. But the context is really key. A lot of people know those 2 verses, but they don't know the 5 verses that led up to it. What's happening in the 5 verses that leads up to it? Well, in Isaiah, in that passage, chapter 9, verses 1 through 5, before he talks about the Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, he is talking to a group of people, his countrymen, who are going through a very dark period of time. They have a dumb leader. His name was Ahaz. I'm sure you've never experienced bad leadership. They are under threat of the Assyrians, who are on the move to destroy not a few nations, including coming and destroying the northern 10 tribes of Israel. And the people of Judah, where Isaiah lived, his countrymen, they are living under the threat of annihilation by the Assyrians. It is a dark time. And there Isaiah talks about the darkness of the northern kingdom, and he says, this darkness shall not be forever. Joy is coming, and a joy that is greater than anything you can imagine. And so he tries to explain what this joy is like with a couple of metaphors. He says, it's the joy like when you bring in the harvest. Now, we're not an agrarian society, so I'd say it if I was saying it in 25. It's the joy like when you bring in an unexpected huge Christmas bonus. How many of you would say, that would be nice? Yeah, that'd be great. And it's not the jelly of the month kind of Christmas bonus. It's like a real Christmas bonus. So he says it's like the joy of bringing in the harvest. And then he says, well, it's like even more than that. He pictures it with another metaphor. It's like the joy when you bring in the spoils of the war. You've just been in battle and you didn't die and you're victorious and you're bringing in the spoils. That's joy. He says it's kind of like that, but it's better than that. And then verses 6 and 7 come and he says, where's this joy come from? It comes from this child, this son that's going to be born, and he's going to bring his kingdom, and that's going to bring this joy. So he is speaking about the coming of this joy in Isaiah 9, verses 2 through 7. And the joy ultimately is connected to the one who 2 chapters before that, in Isaiah chapter 7, is called Emmanuel, and Emmanuel means God with us. And he is the Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And he is the source, the bringer of great joy. Why is he the source and bringer of great joy? Because he is joy in the flesh, incarnate. This is what Advent is all about. We'll talk about it on the 23rd. What did the angels say to the shepherds? I bring you glad tidings of great joy, for unto us a child is born. You'll find the babe wrapped in swaddling cloths in a manger in Bethlehem. Glad tidings of great joy, which is for all people.